Hello dear students, welcome you all to 34th lecture of rural marketing, and today's topic for discussion is development initiatives by NABARD, and after this topic we will discuss village economy and its features. So let's start. In previous lectures we have seen the introduction of NABARD and features of NABARD, and now in this lecture we will see how the development initiatives were taken by NABARD. So these are the development initiatives taken by the NABARD: Watershed Development Program, Farmers Club, Umbrella Program on Natural Resource Management, Tribal Development Fund, Financial Inclusion Funds and Financial Inclusion Technology Fund, SSG Bank Linkage Program. So all these programs are there to help rural people for the development and to protect the environment. So like this watershed development program is there. So basically this program was there for drought prone areas to save water, okay, to save water so that during the drought period the farmers can get water and their productivity should increase, and it could give them the livelihood security also. So this program was inception was done in 1990s, and the participatory watershed development concept and methodology has proved to be successful initiative in enhancing the productivity, production and improving livelihood security of the rural community. So it was a very important program. Similarly, like tribal development fund is there, it is also a very important initiative of NABARD to help the tribal society. So NABARD has been supporting tribal development through consistent uh, uh, through concessional rates of refinancing, separate line of credit to agencies supporting the tribal families, promotional activities, etc. So basically, it is providing the cheaper credit to the tribal population. So that is one thing. And one another very important initiative is Farmers Club. So Farmers Club is also promoted by NABARD, and these are the grassroots level information flora organizations by the rural branches of banks and non-government organizations like NGOs and Krishi Vigyan Kendra, etc. And this program is being implemented for the mutual benefits of bank and farmers. The major objective is to promote development through credit, technology transfer, awareness, and capacity building. So, Farmers Club is to provide or to help farmers through banks or NGOs or Kisi Vigyan Kendra, etc. Another very important is your SSG Bank Linkage Program. So, self-help groups, they get linked with bank via some NGOs for opening saving banks and for their credit requirements. So banks lend to SSG after assessing their credit worthiness on permanent such as group discipline, regularity of meetings, saving, rotations of fund, maintenance of book account, group record keeping, repayment of loan, etc. So all these things the banks check, and they provide loan to SSG through some NGO. Okay, so these are the very important development initiative. Basically, it is for giving credit to rural population and helping them so that their standard of living can be increased. So this slide is the last slide we are discussing about NABARD. In previous lectures, what is NABARD, how it functions, and in this lecture development we have done. Now we will start a new topic, that is village economy and its feature. Okay, so when we are talking about village economy, so we have certain features of village economy. And India, as we know, it is an agriculture country, and most of the people of villages depends on agriculture, and it is a backbone of the country's economy. and its contribution is very high in the development of the country. And we have seen that villages, they are self sufficient and self contained economy. They can satisfy their needs at their level itself. Okay. But during the past 40 years, rural reconstructions and development has been the major thrust of economic planning, and government is also taking a lot of initiatives to help rural people to reconstruction for their development. In first chapter and second chapter, we have learned a lot about the village development schemes of government of India, the role of NGO, government, self-help groups to the development of a rural population. And these changes have been taken place in the form of land reforms, agriculture, animal husbandry, supply and marketing, village industries, rural leadership. So all these things we have learned. Various schemes also we have seen in your first chapters. And development happened in terms of cultivator, in terms of help of rural development programs. So modern technology facilities are there so that the rural farmer can increase the productivity, or cultivators can increase the productivity. And schools are there nowadays in villages, primary health sectors are there, transport facilities are there, communication is there, spread of mass media and services, everything is present in rural areas. Okay, social welfare facilities are there. And because of all these changes, the features or the traditional ruler characteristics also be changed. So, distinguished features, when we are saying, first, we are discussing the commercialization of agriculture happened. So, in the present days, a large part of rural economy has been opened up, which has made commercialization of agriculture possible. The extent of commercialization of agriculture in rural marks the stage of its development. So, how it is happening? The major factors contribute to the commercialization of agricultures are like high productivity and productivity gain. Like in agriculture, also agriculture, the use of technology and all, productivity is increasing. Okay, technology, farmers are using new machineries, they are using hybrid seeds, modified seeds they are using. And the soil testing thing is there, so they can know that the quality of their soil, and accordingly they can use the pesticide or fertilizers. So the productivity is increasing because of the technology, and moreover the connectivity has been improved. The expansion of roads is there in each village, so it is decreasing the distance between rural and urban area. And moreover, the regulated market and cooperative market structure is there, which is helping to the farmers. And development of regulated markets are there, cooperative markets are there. Like we have seen in one case study also, each of us, how the farmers are getting benefit of that. So a lot of happening in agriculture sector, so that farmers can get the maximum benefit. Next one is rural society under the impact of urbanization. So in the past decades, we have seen that rural society of India is getting exposed to the wave of urbanization. And because of this, most of the features of urban area has been modified it and diluted into the rural society. Like now the tradition of joint family, we don't see in villages. It is almost disappeared. That the relationship with your neighbors, you can't see that, which used to happen in past. Okay, individualism is more in villages area also. So this urbanization also created a new institution which were absent in the traditional rural setups, like the new kind of social structure you will see in the rural areas. Next one is your institutional participation. After the independent government has taken the responsibility of rural reconstructions and development, and for that a lot many new legislative rules have came, like the abolition of intermediaries in farming, security of tenancy is there, ceiling on holdings is there. So a lot many new rules are there, and lot many development programs has been taken up. These programs also contribute in bringing about modernization in the villages. Few more features are there. You will see here, with the help of this figure I will try to explain you. Three categories of farmers are there: large farmers, medium and small farmers. So based on the land holdings, we have divided these three categories. So large farmer, you will see their population is just 0.6%. Medium farmers are almost 13.2%, and small and marginal farmers are contributing a lot. It is 6.2%. So out of these, only 30% of the farmers they borrow from formal sources, while 50% still struggle to and they borrow from other sources. After having so many schemes, farmers themselves they don't know which place is there, how they can get the loan. Okay, so loan waiver have touched almost $63 billion in last 10 years. And this data already I have given you in previous lectures also. According to 2011 population census, almost 6,40,000 villages in India, and 68.84% of the 121 crore of the total population they live in rural areas. So overall features, if we will say, village is an institution itself. They can satisfy their own requirement, they can fulfill it at village level, and their dependency on agriculture. Life of rural people, just now we have seen, population density is very less there. Scattered population you will find in rural areas. Employment opportunity, basic main employment is on agriculture, but secondary and tertiary sectors are there. Poverty, you can see their indebtedness, rural income is very less in compared to urban income. Dependency is there, dualism, inequality, migration. So all these are some other features of rural economy. So this is all for today's lecture. I hope you understood the concept. If you have any query, you can ping me on WhatsApp. I will solve your query there. Thank you so much for watching the video.